Hello. So this is the intro video to this series I want to do this year, which is kind of following me as a nonprofit founder and executive director as I go through 2025. So today is February 13th. So I'm about a month and a half late, but I have a few different things going on that I think may be interesting to people. So one of them is I'm working on renovation. I'm renovating our project that we call Annie's House. I'm also, what do we have going on? Oh, we're in the middle of like an acquisition rehab, where we're taking over a building that has 7 units in it, where we're going to house young moms, and also opening a child care facility in that building. And then we're also building 2 duplexes for home ownership. I'm the director of a program called Divine Connections. We take families from homeless to homeowners and harm to healed is our goal. And so this is kind of, so we have all 3 phases. We call them phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. And this year I realized I want to be working on all these phases, plus just our regular daily programming of just providing advocacy and services to mainly young BIPOC families, but BIPOC families is our target. And so, I get a lot of questions and emails about, can you help me or how you do this and stuff like that. And I don't necessarily have the time, but I thought if I created this, something like this, that this would kind of help to show some of the processes and some of the pieces of what it is to be a nonprofit founder. I'm in Duluth, Minnesota, and just to bring you along in this process. It's also a very interesting time with everything that's happening in our country. So that will be interesting on how it's kind of going to affect us this year as a nonprofit, who we get funding. We have federal funding, state funding, county funding, private funding, which we need more private funding, right? Especially right now. And so this is just an intro video. We'll see what happens with it. I've been saying I was going to do this every day. I've been dressed up. Today, not dressed up. And here we are. So it is what it is. It's going to be very real. So if this is something you may be interested in, then welcome to my channel. I don't know if you're gonna see this on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or a podcast, but however you're hearing this introduction, welcome, and let's help some people. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye. All right, so it's gonna be interesting to kind of do this and not show all my business, right? People's personal information, my personal information, but today's actually one of my slowest days. So let's just talk about what today looks like and maybe what this week has looked like. Today I have some Zoom meetings with a potential partner regarding doing some work with our families regarding Black health. I have a meeting with our partner who we're acquiring this building from, and that whole thing is a whole testimony of its own that I will share later about how we're getting this building for free. Has been renovated, and it's a whole testimony. I'm gonna do a whole video to that one. So we're having a meeting on that purchase agreement today because we're hoping to get closed here in the next month. And then I have a grant due today. And so when it comes to grants, I have grant writers, but then I usually do the financials and the budget. I am a certified nonprofit accountant, so I do a lot of the stuff with the money. And then we have an event tonight for our families, a Gallon's Time event that some of my team is doing. I have about a team of 12. And so right now it's a little different because I have a program director who's on maternity leave. I have a bookkeeper that's on maternity leave, but she's still kind of working. And my assistant is out with the flu. So my days are already kind of just all over the place, but it really is all over the place this week. So when you look at this week, I had payroll due yesterday. So my bookkeeper handled that for the most part. Just had to do approvals. I've had meetings with the state regarding the next process on this duplex development. I had a meeting with a foundation regarding our new housing project and child care facility. Had a site visit. I had a call regarding a grant RFP that's out. I had a meeting with another executive director just regarding a new project that they're working on, and if we're interested in just a check-in. I've had housing committee meetings just with the community. And then tomorrow I have a meeting regarding like birth equity, and I have just an off hours with the state regarding some funding that we get. And so I do a lot of meetings. I find that in the day it's full of meetings, and emails and responding, and then I personally then do a lot of work at night. So I've been doing billing right now. Like I said, my bookkeeper's out, so I'm doing a lot of billings. 95% of our funds are reimbursed. We spend the money, then get reimbursed. So I'm billing for January's expenditures, closing out our month, and things like that. And I will say normally I don't do that part anymore for Divine Connections. I do have other clients that I'm kind of stepping away from that because we have so much stuff going on. But I'm doing a lot of accounting right now, so just trying to get all of our books in order, working on the end of the year. Last week, you know, was that last week? I think so. Kind of make sure everybody got like their 1099s out and stuff like that. So we have met with a family yesterday, and before she had court with her lawyer. We work with a lot of moms who have lost their children or are in the middle of trying to fight for their kids back. And so a lot of that, I do a lot of stuff with my team. So, you know, I think we've had like 3 court cases this week, and I don't do all of them. I have a team that does that. I'm just kind of in the background, and I sit in on some of the calls and some of the court hearings. We've had that. I think we have a family looking at one of our properties today to move in. At Annie's house, we have another family who had lost their child. They were supposed to come home. Look like that might be set off for a month. And so I think we have families that like maybe started a treatment today. And so those are just some of the things that are happening around. So there's a lot of stuff happening around. You hear things in the background. We have a family here in the meeting. Like we just had somebody else just come in. And so we have a couple locations. Right now we're getting ready to have 3, but right now we have 2. We have a Annie's house property. Then we have our central office, which is where I work out of. And so right now I'm about to get into some billings and some reimbursements. I have some budgets that are due for a grant contract for our renewal. So I'm probably gonna work on some of that. And I have a call coming in right now for someone who does some billings for me. So that's today, and that's a Thursday. Talk to you later. All right, so continuing this day, been in meetings, been working on a budget and a grant contract, but now I'm switching it up because be good to your people. When you have good people on your team, be good to them. So I look for every opportunity to celebrate my team because they're amazing. And so let me show you what I'm working on. Okay, I don't know how to turn the camera, so let's just do this. I'm making everybody some Valentine's Day cups. So it's part of the line Legacy Roots, Black woman there. So for my staff is mainly BIPOC, so for them, this one says Embrace Your Roots. And then I have these pins from Be Rooted. They say stuff like prioritize yourself, chase your dreams, trust your timing, believe in you, dream, and stuff like that. And so in it, I put like some Valentine's Day socks. But I love these. This says, I have another one, her cups. I really enjoy her. Pour into you Black Queen. And I grabbed these from Target for the Black History Month collection. I know we banned them, but you know, I did black. So pour into your cup, be a Black queen. So I'm just gonna, and then I'm gonna put them in these bags. Got everybody a little bag. So there's a Valentine's party tonight, so some people are gonna be off tomorrow. So I realized I had to hurry up and get these bags out so that they can have them when they come back. So anyway, in here, it's the cup. I just put a little bit of candy. We like candy around here. Some Valentine's Day socks and a pen. So it ain't much, but it's just a little something. So I'll make each one of these for all of my team members. And that's what I'm doing. Then after that, I have a financial review for one of my clients that's due on Friday. So I'm gonna then work on that. So that's what's happening. This is the life of a ED founder. Be good to your people, right? Because you're good to them. They're good to the families you serve, and just appreciate people. It don't matter. So I'm always looking for a way, right? All right.